So you guys eager for some brand new Blu-ray news? Well, how about a set of releases spanning 3 decades and 4 different genres? Well, stick around, because I got it right here on Forever Cinematic Blu-ray News. So there have been a lot of announcements coming out of Kino Lorber's Studio Classics lately, and the most recent of which is that the cult horror film RAWHEAD Rex, adapted from the Clive Barker short story, screenplay by Clive Barker, and directed by George Pavlov, is getting a special edition DVD and Blu-ray release with a brand new 4K restoration due out by Halloween 2017, with only a trailer and a radio spot so far confirmed for it, but certainly a lot more features will be announced later on for this film adaptation of a Clive Barker short story that Clive Barker was never terribly high on. He always felt like the design of the monster in this film was not a terribly pleasing one, and it does come off a tad bit goofy even in the trailers. But hopefully this new 4K restoration will give the cult fans of this film exactly what they want for this little film that, again, Clive Barker not too fond of and kind of hoped to make a remake of one day, but apparently this is the best people are going to get for this point in time. But a nice little other thing here, switching genres of course, is that Kino Lorber Studio Classics is also announcing a brand new Blu-ray and DVD release of 8 Million Ways to Die, based off of the Lawrence Block novel, starring Jeff Bridges, Rosanna Arquette, and Andy Garcia. It's going to be getting a release on June 20th, with interviews by Arquette, Andy Garcia, and Alexandra Paul, as well as writer Lawrence Block. And in addition, there's going to be an audio commentary by film historians Howard S. Berger and Nathaniel Thompson, and reversible cover artwork and a trailer gallery. And if you've seen the film A Walk Among the Tombstones, Liam Neeson portrays the same character that Jeff Bridges portrays in 8 Million Ways to Die, in terms of the character of Matthew Scudder, both adapted from Lawrence Block novels, with radically different tones, where Walk Among the Tombstones is a very dark, grim, almost William Friedkin-esque detective thriller, where 8 Million Ways to Die is pretty much a typical sort of 80s over-the-top action film, with Andy Garcia chewing up some scenery and just having a lot of big, bright, flashy visuals overall. So if you're really interested in seeing the other end of the spectrum from that type of thing, or if you're very much interested in Lawrence Block's novels of the character of Matthew Scudder, this will probably be a nice little release to be able to get your hands on June 20th. And again, we're just shifting gears, but we're getting into much bigger type of films here, because Saturday Night Fever is getting a 40th anniversary director's cut release on May 2nd, very soon here, with a brand new restored picture and remastered under the supervision of director John Badham, featuring both the theatrical and brand new director's cut, which reportedly includes scenes that further round out characters and story elements, and includes some old commentaries on the theatrical cut, a lot of featurettes, some deleted scenes, and just a lot of stuff probably poured over from the previous releases to give us a nice, solid, well-rounded, full experience that certainly fans of this film will thoroughly enjoy and be able to see on the big screen again on May 7th and 10th, when they release this film in cinemas across the nation for people to enjoy all over again for its 40th anniversary. So that'll be something to really much check out. It's a film I've really been looking forward to be able to experience myself. So after so much good word of mouth and so many things to kind of break through these stereotypes that the film is just kind of light fluff, disco type of stuff, there's apparently a lot of deep drama in this film that if anyone who's not seen it, you probably have to take this opportunity to go out to the cinema, check it out for yourselves, and see what the film really has to offer, and why, beyond just its soundtrack, it's held up for 40 years with solid fandom and cinema goers really enjoying this film so much and getting such a fine treatment overall by Paramount. You definitely owe it to yourselves to probably check out Saturday Night Fever. And finally, Sergio Leone's classic epic western, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, is getting a 50th anniversary Blu-ray release from Kino Lorber Studio Classics on August 22nd, featuring brand newly remastered 4K restorations of the theatrical and extended versions, and anyone who had a problem with the old Blu-ray with this little bit more warmer orangey type of tint, Kino Lorber has gone back and even posted pictures of fixing that problem with the previous masters to show you that this is going to be the version to own for this epic western starring Clint Eastwood, Eli Wallach, and Lee Van Cleef. You're going to get new commentary from film historian Tim Lucas, the fantastic little trailers from hell with Ernst Dickerson from Joe Dante's wonderful YouTube channel, newly restored 2.0 mono sound, English DTS HD 5.1 audio, Italian Dolby Digital 2.0 mono, and all the special features from way back on the special edition DVD release, which originally had the extended cut on it. They are putting everything into this release. Again, remastering the picture to get it just right for the fans, and giving you both cuts of the film with a host and ton of extras. August 22nd, guys. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, the conclusion to the Leone Man with No Name trilogy, which is actually a prequel to A Fistful of Dollars, because you see that Clint Eastwood's character does not get the iconic poncho until the very end of the film, signaling that it technically leads into Fistful of Dollars and For a Few Dollars More. That's kind of an interesting little tidbit for anyone who really is attentive towards that trilogy. But overall, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is one of the most epic westerns that's ever been made, and definitely a linchpin of the genre. And to see Kino Lorber giving it this nice, solid treatment, and listening to the fans to know that the previous master was not terribly to greatly pleasing eyes, they decided to go in and make a little bit of adjustment to get it just about as right as they can for everyone to enjoy this film on its 50th anniversary release. So guys, love to hear your comments about any one of these releases. You got horror, you got action, you got a nice solid drama, you got a fantastic western here. These are all really pretty interesting films, be getting nice solid releases this year. So post your comments. I'd like to hear what you have to say. Always, your thumbs up on the video is highly appreciated, and spreading the links around your Twitter, Facebook, or wherever is always deeply appreciated by me. So guys, thanks again. Take care. Bye-bye.